So, Ghada, did you hear about changing from traditional discipline-based to integrated curriculum that happened recently in Egypt medical schools?
Yes, but I wonder what is meant exactly by integrated curriculum in medical education.
Ghada, integration has different levels. Integrating basic and clinical sciences is the ultimate goal. On the other hand, at the level of academic courses, it is the organization of the teaching material to interrelate separate information previously taught separately.
I think, Hala, this change is not suitable, neither for our students nor for our regional context.
But we have to admit it is a huge step towards aligning the medical school with the international guidelines, and it is our turn now in dentistry schools to change our curricula too.
Take care, Hala. We should not hurry in adopting this type of curriculum. I heard from my colleagues that they faced many negative issues with implementation.
I know, but nevertheless, integration is of key importance for medical education, where basic sciences are placed in the context of clinical practice to be more meaningful and relevant to our students. This is our job and our duty. Moreover, studies found that the students in the integrated curriculum performed better than traditionally trained students.
In traditional curricula, most of the basic scientists reported that they regularly incorporate clinical relevance into their teaching. I performed a quick review of the literature and found no evidence for true evaluation of integration of basic and clinical sciences. Evaluation attempts measure learner satisfaction or attitudes rather than actual learning or change in practice.
In my opinion, Ghada, I feel that regardless the severe conflicts between supporters and opponents, we should start in our school. I believe we have the motives and tools to manage this change. We highly recommend, dear Famer Fellows, that you go over the following valuable reading material, Quintero et al., for integrated medical curriculum, advantages and disadvantages.
I still think that such reform is supposed to take enough time to study, digest its concept and rationale, assess institution-specific needs, allocate resources, and finally train staff.
I agree, but you know, there are around 43 health professional education institutions in the region that have started integration, and our Famer colleagues represent most of these institutions. So I think this MLWeb is an excellent opportunity to exchange experiences with them in implementing the new integrated curriculum to save us some hard time.
This is great. I'm very much interested to know how it worked in their schools in the first year of implementation of the new integrated curriculum.
Ghada, in planning our new curriculum, we should follow the guidelines of developing a successful integrated curriculum described in the very comprehensive article by Malik and Malik, describing 12 tips for developing an integrated curriculum with many evidence-based practices in the planning phase.
I will greatly appreciate that our Famer colleagues Hala share with us their experience with the guidelines you mentioned and accordingly tell us what was done right and or wrong in the process of reform from traditional to integrated curriculum in their schools.
You know, Ghada, there are a variety of levels and models of integration that have been extensively reviewed in Atwa and Gouda's very important article.
Yes, we read this article during our Famer residential session last January, and I hope if our colleagues may inform us what level of integration did they reach in the new implemented curriculum and why they have adopted this level.
It goes without saying that changing the existing traditional curriculum in our school into a new integrated one will not be an easy task. We will face many challenges such as resistance to change.
Yes, I agree. We will confront a lot of obstacles in the curriculum reform as expected in any change procedure. I'm inquiring if this was the case in all HPE institutions that started integration. Dear Famer Fellows, kindly share with us the most important challenge you have faced while implementing the new integrated curriculum this year and the solution you chose to overcome it.
Thank you, dear fellows, for your time and contribution, and we cannot wait to meet you next week.